Hey, I'm Graham, and I was hoping to show you some of the really cool technological advances that we've been doing. I was just hoping to share them with you today. So come on with me and I'll show you. One of my favorite new things that we're doing, it's pretty cool, it's called in-face visualization, and it's with Invisalign. And what's really cool is what happens is when we adjust the ClinCheck, it also changes the smile. I'll show you real quick. If I want to develop the smile arc and I want to bring these teeth down just a little bit, for example. This is my daughter Ava, by the way, so not breaking any HIPAA violations. It helps me to develop the smile in a really cool way. So it actually happened. I don't know if you actually saw it happen or not, but I'm going to do just a quick comparison so I can show you, and you can see not much of a difference. I'm just showing you the very basics here. But you see with her smile here that here the teeth are, there's like a little gap between the teeth, but here we're following the lip line a little bit more and developing that smile arc a little bit better. Another really cool thing that we're doing with technology that I wanted to share with you, sometimes we'll develop our ClinCheck, and what we'll do is when someone has teeth that are either like peg laterals or going to need buildups like worn dentition, that sort of thing, we kind of have to figure out how are we going to figure out the spacing for the teeth. And so one thing that I've kind of been working on a lot, which is pretty fun, is I'll do my ClinCheck and then I will export the STL and I'll import it into a software called Mesh Mixer, which is a free software. And any of you can do this, by the way. So here's my STL in the Mesh Mixer software. And what I've done when you weren't looking is I imported the STL of some teeth and then I moved them around until they were in just the right position. And you can kind of see I basically just put Pontics over these teeth. Once you get them to the right spot, this will help you visualize the position of the teeth and also the shape and size of where they should be. I like to find out where the central incisors are going to be, and then I like to build the whole case around that. And one of my favorite ways to do that is through some of the things I've learned with the Spear Study Club. You may have heard of the facially generated treatment planning, which is where you will use like a smile template, something similar to this, when you're designing the smile and trying to figure out where you want the centrals to be. So then after that, we kind of design where we want the smile to be, align the teeth accordingly, then work with the dentist to get excellent results. I also like using TADs when necessary. I try to avoid them when we can, but sometimes TADs will help you get a much better result and help you avoid more extensive surgery. Here's a great example of that. Here's a patient that has a pretty big cant, and we are trying to improve that cant by using a TAD. So we had some TADs on the right side, and we would use that with the braces to pull up the right side. And you can see how the cant improved tremendously before and after. So, and of course we have a Cbct, which is really helpful for finding out all kinds of really cool things. This is my daughter's, and you can see she has a really big airway, which is great. So she's able to sleep through the night well, and also has the ability to go to 2D and scroll through the different areas just like all Cbcts. But it can be very helpful in a lot of ways to see how the jaws relate with each other and help us treat people better. We're also very excited about the new Itero Element 5D, which is pretty cool. And the thing that's really cool about this is it has the NIRI technology, which is the near infrared imaging. And you can see here as you go through, it's using infrared technology, and you can kind of, sometimes you get an idea about if there's a possible cavity in an area. So what I would do when I do this with my patients, if I see an area that I think is suspicious, of course I'll let you know and I'll send you images of this. Another thing that I'm really excited about is we're going to get to try out some of the new ones coming out. This is the newest one now. We have a couple of these, but I've also been really excited because since I've been doing faculty, since I've been an Invisalign faculty member, I've been able to do both within the country. I've done a bunch of lectures. I have 2 lectures coming up in Korea. I had one in Valencia, Spain, which is cool, and one in Brazil. And also we've been a part of a lot of the recent, like I said, prototypes and also some of the pilot studies. And some of the new things coming out with Invisalign are super cool. So I wish I could tell you about them, but you'll see them soon and you're gonna really like them. They're really cool. So.